God gave me you to show me what's real. And there's more to life than just how I feel and all that I'm worth.
Sometimes God will pack your bag to go somewhere and you don't even know where it is. And you gotta be obedient enough to trust that whatever he has in store for you is gonna work out for your good. So stop asking him questions and step out on the promises of God and start moving where God wants you to go. Abraham had a promise. Shout, I got a promise.
It's hard to find a loyal, good-hearted and family-orientated woman. But the funny thing is, you had that, and you still mistreated her and acted like she was non-existent. Now what you've lost is what you need, but what you need, she doesn't need you anymore.
I don't know who needs to hear this, but I don't think there's anything more loyal than a girl sticking by your side no matter how many bad things you put her through. Now a girl like that is hard to find. So if you ever encounter a girl like that, don't let her go.
Don't play with her feelings if she's loyal to you. You know how hard it is to find a good woman. And you got one. And you want to play with her? And you want to hurt her? You'd be really stupid if you lose her.
Look, I'm gonna be real with you. Loyalty is very hard to find. It's rare. You know, finding somebody that's gonna stick by your side through the ups and the downs, the thick and the thin, the good times and the bad times, it's rare. You know, most people are gonna be in your life depending on the situation. If the situation benefits their life, they're there. If it doesn't, they're gone. So finding somebody who's gonna be there through it all, it's rare.
You can't find out if someone's loyal in a relationship if things are going well. Anybody can do that. Even the most disloyal people can be loyal when they're happy with you. You can only find out who people really are when they're mad at you, when they're not happy with you, or where they feel hurt by you. And these moments are bound to happen in a relationship. So you need to pay really close attention to your partner's behaviors when they do. And that's because true loyalty can only be found in the struggle.
From this point on, just call me DVD because I'm getting older, no one really wants me anymore, and then once in a while someone will take me out, and then I get played. Thank you.
They really are, to be honest. Throughout most of my life, pretty much every guy I've ever dated, with the exception of a couple of them, have cheated on me. I'm not sure what it is about me that attracts these kind of people, but it seems to have happened to me a lot. And I think the thing that actually helped me the most was getting to know myself and going to therapy. I started to realize red flags, and I still fell into some of them at some points during dating, but I started to recognize them, which was a big deal. When I was younger in dating, I know I ignored a lot of red flags and they got me into a lot of trouble. But now I kind of know what to look for, and I've definitely grown a lot as far as communication goes. My boyfriend right now is the healthiest relationship that I've ever been in, and it took me until I was 31 to find it, but I'm so happy right now.
The difference between loyal men and players that you didn't know of until now. Loyal men are very observant and take their time to listen to you because they are very picky and a little bit judgmental because they don't just want to be with anyone. Players are more like smooth talkers. I'm not saying that loyal men can't smooth talk. I'm just saying that when it comes to a player, they're not really paying attention to what you're saying. They'd rather switch the situation into flirting with you because they're only after one thing, which is why they do that. Loyal men use different techniques when it comes to approaching girls. And that's because, like I said, they pay attention, so they adapt. Whereas when it comes to a player, I'm not saying that they don't use different techniques, but a good 90% of the girls that they speak to get the same game. Loyal men notice everything. They notice all the good things about you and all the bad things about you. And the reason is because they're not trying to waste their time. They don't want to be with anybody toxic. Loyal men like peace, which is why they're so picky. Whereas when it comes to a player, once he gets the sticky, he's going dippy.
Find a partner who does these 5 things. Number 1 is honest and loyal. Number 2, respects you, your family, and your opinions. Number 3, prioritizes you. Number 4, is mature enough to sit down and talk through problems rather than just yelling at you or ignoring you. And number 5, loves you for who you are, not just what you look like.
Can I tell you something I had to learn? Loyalty has an expiration date.
Okay.
The problem is when you're the nice person, your loyalty lasts far longer to certain people than it should, because their loyalty to you has been expired. But you being a good person, you hang on to friendships and become forgiving far longer than you really should be. Loyalty has an expiration date.
Because loyalty isn't difficult. You just got a lot of immature people walking around thinking they can get in a relationship when they're not mentally ready. Yeah, I said that. Like, what's the point of getting a relationship if you're not going to give your 100%? You heard? Like, that's pointless.
I'd rather have somebody who is always going to have my best interests at heart. It's never going to do nothing to betray me versus just have somebody who just love me. Because you could kill me out of love. You can love me so much to the point that it drive you crazy and you kill me. But if you loyal to me, you ain't going to never do nothing to harm me because your loyalty is like, you have loyalty. You don't want to cross me.
Truth be told, I ain't lost nobody I needed. The real one's still around. Y'all be safe though.
If you cheat on someone who is willing to do anything for you, you actually cheated yourself out of true loyalty.
I'd rather have loyalty than love, because love really don't mean jack. See, love is just a feeling. You can love somebody, still stab them in their back. It don't really take much to love. You can love somebody just by being attached. See, loyalty is an action. You can love or hate me and still have my back.
You see, the thing with me is I'd rather have a loyalty over love all day, any day, every day. I feel like love is an emotion that comes and goes. But loyalty, that's a choice. Like, you choosing to be loyal to me, I respect that. Loyalty is so hard to find nowadays, so if you find it, you keep it. You feel me?